Howdy, partners! Okay, we're back again with Kingdom 2 Crowns with the new DLC, Norse Lands. And, yeah, this game has kind of took me by surprise. There's a lot to it I don't know. So therefore, I looked it up because we've had a disastrous situation happen, unfortunately. I went on a few more days after when I finished the last stream. And that proved catastrophic. Because it's all got messed up. Winter arrived. The money dried up. And I haven't been able to, build up the walls successfully enough to keep away the invasion. Because we're now on, I don't know, day, what's that, 38, is it there? I don't know what LIV stands for, to be honest. Live? So anyway, things have gone catastrophically wrong and we're about to die. So that's prepare yourself for that one. Right. Because we have no walls. And I have no money. So we're gonna die any second now. I don't know why I went on. So I cannot repair the walls. I cannot do anything. I have no money. And if we have no farmers, they cannot get any money. So therefore, I don't know how I'm going to get past this. We're probably going to die. Did somebody just drop a coin then? What? Because I just need, I don't know, 10 coins? But yeah, as you can see, it's all very different now. The only thing that I can do is do that, but I haven't got 3 coins. Because that would attract the deer towards the camp. They could be killed, and then we'd have half a chance. At the moment, we got literally no chance because, unless I could find a chest with some coins in, we're pretty much gone and dead. And we're going to pass on up to the, what do they call it in Norse? To the lands up above. What's that called? It's not Sovngarde, is it? So I don't know what I'm going to do. And I've watched some videos and found out what these puzzles, how to achieve these puzzles, because they are completely baffling me. But that's not a surprise considering I haven't got a brain. I take it this is the end of the line. It is the end of the line. So I don't know how we're going to pull ourselves out of this. The fact of the matter is, I can. So you're going to see a tragic start, followed by hopefully a better return. Oh no, don't you come after me. So prepare yourselves, friends. Yeah, what Norse Lands? Yeah, see, I've got that game with all this Norse Land stuff. I don't even know the name, but I got it on PlayStation 4, and I've kind of hit a complete dead end on that because I couldn't get past a certain section. Therefore, I actually stopped streaming it. I was enjoying it, although I was finding it difficult. I had to turn the difficulty level down. Puzzles, see, I used to be able to do puzzles, but nowadays it's like, man, the poor old brain just says, no, you can't do it, Ray. You can't do it anymore. So, if none of these guys are going to drop me money, and if I've got no farmers, they cannot collect the bushes, I don't know what I'm going to do. All I got is 1 coin. I don't think we've even got a trader. So, unless winter passes and we don't get destroyed, although that's a vain possibility because we're going to be destroyed, let's be in no doubt about that. I've got a lot of archers if that's any good, but they're gradually being whittled down bit by bit, and this is really what's been happening the past few days. They've been getting through the wall and I haven't got enough money, so they're whittling me down bit by bit every day they attack. So eventually it's going to get to the point where they're going to get me. So I can't see any way out of this at all at the moment. Here they come. And if there's a blood moon, that does signal the end. So we seem to be surviving this because we have a huge amount of archers. Apparently I've found one coin. What a delight that is. Please kill them. Don't seem to be getting any on the left, but we're getting them all on the right. If they take my last few coins, that's it. Oh, I mean, if I'd have picked up those coins that dropped in the water there. So how do I get myself out of this situation, he asked. Desperately trying to manoeuvre myself into a decent position. I want to get off this island. This is proving more difficult than I thought, this game, which is why I've resorted to looking at what the statues mean. I kind of worked... Well, I think I remember it. I mean, I probably won't. So, you know, I apologise to everybody that's watching. You know, expect to see somebody who knows what he's doing. I'm afraid I can't say that. I am quite old. Oh no, well, he's going to take my last few coins now, isn't he? Go on then, rob me, you vicious bear. He's going to take him now, isn't he? Yeah, that's it. Goodbye, ta-ta. Well, that's it. The bear ruined it. Got shown up by a bear. If I could just attract it to my base, you know, then maybe they'll kill it. Is that a vain hope? I'll stick a bear in it for. Where'd he go? He's gone. So yeah, we're really just passing the time now until death arrives. What is the place that you go to in Norse mythology? And what is that game that I'm thinking of with Kratos? It's funny how I remembered the name, but I can't remember the game. Although that actually rhymes. Is that funny? No, not at all. Right, boost. Quick boost with it because it's stopped flashing. I do quite like this mount, but it looks like there are some mounts that are better. Oh, please kill something. Please. What are you shooting at? Is it just target practice? Somebody have a coin or two. Just enough to place one wall up would be nice. I think on the map, let's see, have I got rid of any portals? See, we're in on a second island, for goodness sake, and already I'm in a state where usually I'm getting to like island 4 before I lose a life. And I've only got the second one. There's still 3 more portals. Plus an end portal. What do I do? There's no good sobbing over it. Be a man. Be a Norse hero. Oh, because I'd love to be a Norse hero. I'm afraid that's not going to transpire now, and that looks like a blood moon coming, so now we're definitely dead. So what do I do? Ride this chariot probably back to... Dare I take a chance here? Oh, well, there's the chance gone. Oh, now we can't run. So we need to get far enough in front for these guys to eat, which is looking unlikely. Yeah, there goes the crown. Can I pick it up, he asked. No, we're out of stamina. Okay, well, there you go. That's the end of that then. I'm giving up this game. There you go. I'm surprised I lasted that long. So you could say I completely messed myself up there. And now we've suddenly changed to a man with a beard. So we've died once, we're back to Island 1, where I think we had an economy. Let's hope we can't mess this up. Ah, dear. So what can I say? I'm very sorry. Now, really, I would like to sort my camp out first before you start whittling. Right, is there anything left on this map? Any portals? There is. Can I remember which end it is? No. Right, I've got some farmers. They're running, so that means they're coming. And I haven't built a wall yet. Which is, I think, there. And if you don't get the other one going quick, Ray, you're in serious smushed. So if we have a builder, please tell me there's a builder. There better be one now. There better be two of them now, because that's number one prio. And these guys won't be able to defend themselves against a frog. Signs of frustration? Definitely signs of frustration here. Please guys, will you build the other wall? And I realise this wall is about as useless as a matchstick against a horde of armoured knights. Well, luckily it's daytime. Anybody got any money? Did I invest money? Of course I didn't. So we're going to have to do a couple of archers at least. This is the only thing that's going to save us. It's desperation time. Don't look as though we built anything any further. How come I didn't go any wider? I'm surprised at that. I'm surprised I'd be that inept. But I suppose that's inevitable. I'm going to be inept. Because I am at most games. You know, if you could give me some encouragement, I'd be very well, you know, very, very welcome of that. Is that the right word even? Very appreciative of that. That's it, isn't it? It's probably better. Well, there's a couple of coins here. Well done, Mr. Archer there. Well done, sir. That is the proper wall there, by the look of it. Although no, it's just a post for shooting things before they get to the camp. I won't hire anybody, because what's the point? I found out what some of these mean. I found out what this one means now. Although, if I had a diamond, I'd use it. But I haven't. That one could be very useful, actually. They're very kind of cryptic. What's that mean, Ray? Well, I have no idea. Why am I on a horse? Oh, of course, yes, you're back to the horse, aren't we? I found out what this one here is on my left. But I've got to solve the puzzle. Oh no, that's the arrow one. Yeah, this would be very handy if I had some of those. So yeah, I am enjoying this, but it does seem like it's harder. And you know, I hate things that are hard. I'm not keen on easy ones either. I think I know Skyrim, but then I usually fail at that as well. As I keep getting reminded that I don't know how to do this or forgotten that. It's old age, that's all I can say. Please be forgiving, please. I try my best, and yeah, most of the time it never works. I'm just saying if there's a chest, you know, if there's some forlorn hope. There may be a chest of money, although they've already given away the chest of money, so why would they even do that? That's a good point. Right, I'm going to eat from here and hope that something doesn't come out. We're back to Mr. Slow Horse. So we've got to go through all this sequence again. I've got a little bit of a headache. I didn't even get out. Oh, there, never mind. I wasn't looking for one. But, yeah, I don't know. I had a jab the other day. Maybe just, you know, just the after effects of that. But yeah, the aching arm went by the next morning. So I must be made of stronger stuff. If only I could succeed at a game, then I would be happy. Shoot him! I tell you what, I'll try and get the other side of him, try and chase him back, and then he definitely, if he... Please hit it! Oh, thank goodness. Well done. There's a flagon coming your way. Is there a wall here, by the way? No, there isn't. So it's just a little post there. Right, let's see if we can get back on this slow horse. It's a Norse swear by. See, I think I know this one now. It's certain times of day. I think you've got to be on a certain horse, so it's yeah, very complicated to work out some of these things. I've had to resort to looking it up. Which really hurts me having to do that, you know, because normally I like to play blind and work it out myself, but obviously this is far too complicated for me. Well done. So, if you want to know how to defeat this game, don't watch me, you know. I do kind of get there in the end in a muddled kind of way. And I mean muddled. I don't even know why I'm spending it on that, to be honest. I need to widen this a little bit. So, or upgrade it so that I can get the farmer. No, not the Falmer, you know, like the Skyrim thing. But the farmer. The farmers. 2, 4, 6, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15 coins. I may be able to do that. So I do need the farming. I may have to do this. I mean, we're earning a little bit from the froglets or whatever they are. Now, is this wide enough? Oh, please tell me that. What's happened to the builder? Is that all we got? Please build the other wall, sharpish, like. And please take up thy bows. I'm going to spend a lot of money here just on this. Can we get through this one night? Now, I think there's only one portal on here, but I can't remember which side it is. But it looks like the left-hand side is where we got to destroy. So the actual cave must be on the right. Please build that wall a little bit quicker if you could. If you could give them some help. Go on. Well done. Well done. Are we done the other side? Yes. Right, that's a little bit of protection. I know. Well, it looks like it's... We'll see what the first attack is. So it looks like we've got to go right. Just seeing what's on this island, because, you know, I played this, you know, what was it, a week ago, and I completely forget everything I've learned the first time. So the arrow and that. Well, that looks like a horn, but I couldn't see a horn on there. And that looks like that could be the hammer thing. I mean, do you know, I don't really know. I watched somebody who's playing like an 8-hour complete playthrough, and he seems to know what he's doing. So, you know, I'd advise watching that if I was you. You know, if you want to see a poor old soldier negotiating his way through, I will get there in the end. So now these apparently means a certain. Yeah, you got to be on a certain horse, which is a water horse, and you got to be here at daybreak, midday, and dusk with the horse, this water, which is kind of a blue kind of horse, and then put a diamond in each one of the slots on those particular times of day, and then when you've unlocked all 3, that is when you get the special ability, which is really cool. So we'll wait until we get that before we show you what it is. So I thought I'd do a bit of research, because the puzzles have been proving rather puzzling, which is probably why they're called puzzles. And so yeah, it's not going to be like an advance on the last one. It's kind of rewind back to the beginning. So I wish I hadn't gone on those few days now. Could have seen this mass destruction. See, it's kind of midday now. That little beam of light, that's what tells you what time of day it is. You know, kind of. Well, that's the hymn of Ray. You've lost. You have to do all the way back again. So we need to widen it a little bit. And I do hate just going to just a mound. You know, there's got to be some kind of stone with it, although that is. But the trouble is, that's a very short distance. You know, I want to go left if anywhere, because that's where the lighthouse is. God, that took a while to come out of my brain now, doesn't it? It does take a while, unfortunately. So let me do some more archers. Because that's the only thing that's going to save us at the moment. So I think we're alright with the lower quality walls, because it starts off, you know. And it is, I presume it is, does it reset to day one? Yeah, it does, it kind of resets. But we got to get something beyond this farm to protect the farm. So we need a stone and a mound, how do you know? There's a mound and there's a stone. Okay, so that's where we need to go. So we need to put the wall there. But what time of day is it? Hard to tell, see, isn't it? Because last time, that's one reason why it got messed up last time, is because I went at the wrong time of day. Yeah, I give advice saying don't do this at that time of day because they will die, and then I go ahead and not do my own advice and completely mess it up. Yeah. What can I say? I'm a dunce of the highest caliber. Right, let's hope we get through this. Shoot the squirrel. Thanks. So, yeah, I'm going to fumble my way through this game, but I will eventually defeat the Norse Lands. I'm determined about that. If I don't, then I will probably give up gaming completely. Which is probably the best advice, really. No attack. I kind of like that. What's the farming then? So really, yeah, let's get on and start building then. So builders, I want you to come out beyond the farm here and build where this mountain rock is. Right, let's well done, you're doing a great job there, mate. Well done. Yeah, more accurate than those guys back there, but I suppose because you're up higher up, you got more accuracy. Just if somebody could come, you know, sometime. I know it's COVID, you know, and all that lot, but crikey, if you could get up, right? Thank you. This guy, I'll tell you what, he's doing tremendously well. He's got, you know, the other guy just seemed to lob stuff. This guy shoots directly down at him. And got a little doggy there. Wharf. Is it a cat? I don't know. I thought, oh yeah, I think that's a cat there. I think the cat actually does something for you. Like it kind of gets rats or something. If we could just got one more level, lads, that would be excellent. Right, now we've got the shields that we can put on them, which is brilliant. Right, keep doing that, guys. You're doing well. Now we've got to work our way left, because obviously, you see, some players don't do this. They kind of just take their soldiers all that long way. But can I get one in there? Actually, have I got a diamond? No, I haven't. So I need to find, and sometimes you just cannot get a point. Just not far enough along. I should build, because there's, you know, you can't get access to any of these trees. It's like, why is it I can get this and yet I can't get the ones, you know, way back there? Well, there is a kind of place here. You know, this would be a good place to do it possibly, but where that guy can shoot from that far away, I don't know. This is probably the next spot. Oh no. If you could shoot a couple of them, would be great. Yeah, I wonder why that is. Why, you know, all these trees here I can't knock down, but the ones on the far left there I could. I find that a little bit illogical. Do you, Ray? But you know, I know, it's not my game. I'm sure they know what they're doing, because I don't. I've got to run myself down because nobody else will. Well, I'm telling lies, other people do run me down. I deserve it, really. If you could cross your fingers and hope I can get through this first bit, we can go on to the second one and on to the third one. But yeah, it looks like I need to really work out the mechanics of this game, and I'm glad I watched those videos. It's given me some idea now. Whether that will get us through this particular night is another matter. So I'm going to shield a few of these up. I just give them a little bit more protection. No attack. With this, I mean, that would be great, because then I could go a little bit further and build the next wall along, which would take us very close to the even my brain's not working. I've got my eyes are a bit dodgy today. It's like, you know, it's not exactly 100% in focus today. So yeah, I'm kind of struggling at the moment. The headache seems to have gone that I had yesterday. It's the first time I've had a headache for a very long time. I just said headache then. Man, these archers are good. Stick them on a post and it's like suddenly they're extremely accurate. Now, of course, if we're getting the problem, just, you know, it's best to do this guy. They are really the biz, as they say. So it could take a very long time for them to walk out here, of course. In which case they all may die before they get there. In fact, this could be a good way of sacrificing guys. In the vain hope that they'll survive, but they probably won't. If you could just knock that up, pretty sharpish lads. You know, I'd keep them at bay, but I have nothing to keep you at bay. Apparently if I had Thor's hammer, which I've kind of worked out now, because I didn't have a clue. So I love the Norse thing and the runes and all that lot. I managed to get through Hellblade. Well, you know how difficult Hellblade is. I managed to get through that. Sheer persistence. and will. Managed to get through that. I don't know how. Right, they should be moving up now, though. By the time they get here, it'll be too late and they'll all die. Tell you what, let's get a couple of shields ready. So when they do get here, at least they've got a couple of shields. And then I might be able to send the kind of... Not the kamikaze guys, because that's got nothing to do with Norse. But we can, you know, our shield brothers or whatever. Send them out to the front. They will demolish a few of them. Keep them at bay long enough for the archers to pick them off. Or puff. And then we'll get rid of a few of these, so they'll get rid of some squirrels and things. And that's the best way to do it. So the archers could get there sharpish. I mean, I'd run all the way back and get some more archers, but I don't think we've got time for that. Come, shield brothers, run toward. That's it. Leave those coins. I'll tell you what, if you could do this after, then we'd have a roaring economy. In fact, if you could do that again, I would be exceedingly happy. Right, shoot them, lads. Well done. Excellent. That's the kind of start I want in life. Right, now we need to go all the way back home. So I'll try not to be doing a 2-hour 40-minute one this time, because that went way too long. And I regretted it afterwards. Not because I played awfully, although I did play awfully, but because, you know, gave me a bit of a neck ache after. I tried to do it short, you know, but obviously, you know, when people edit it, they can squeeze a lot into an hour, but because I don't edit, because it takes just a tremendous amount of time, and a lot of my time is spent relaxing, doing things I enjoy, than editing stuff, which, yes, I know you will all appreciate editing, because I cut out the boring bits, but yeah, I'm too old for stuff like that. You poor old soul, you. So let's whack a load of these up now and get a real good income in, because that's number one, isn't it? I've seen some people just go gung-ho straight into it and attack the enemy. You know, they don't hang around. And they just go mining around and defeating them all, no problem at all. I don't know how they do it. I mean, they must be geniuses. But of course they got brains that work, you know. When you ain't got a brain that works, it's 10 times harder. And then we'll see if we can widen this. Well done, lads. I can't kill this tree here. Now this tree here on the end here, that one there above his head, that one's a fake tree. It's not a proper tree. So do not remove the one before it, because you might think, oh well, that's the one that you gotta leave. No, it's not. It's the one before. I probably said that last time, but after that, then you can start removing the trees. But I'm just trying to see the next point to move towards. Although we are moving to our left mainly, that's number one. We're going to see if there is a place on the right, and I don't think there is, because I think we already looked last time. And hopefully not get caught by the greed. Sometimes I think, you know, if you can knock down a tree, you can knock down a rock that's near it, but it doesn't always work that way. Cool, yeah, I've got a bit of a headache. It's just like I lean forward and just, you know, a little bit of headachiness comes in, and then I lean back and it kind of goes away again. Could be a neck problem, couldn't it? I know I have got a neck problem, but trying to get an appointment, it's like trying to win the lottery. It's like 1 in a million chance you're going to get through, and in the next hour. So I don't know what's happening with appointments these days. So I used to be just go ring up, make an appointment. Oh yeah, go, you know, next week, tomorrow, whatever. Yes. Now it's like you got to wait a ridiculous amount of time for like 5 minutes while they explain all the different numbers you can press to get access to this, their address, their, you know, their dating details, you know, before you only get to find out what button to press. That cost you a tenner. Just get on the map past that birth sequence. Who thought of that idea? What a genius he was, or she. Thank you. Is it morning yet? It's not morning yet. Right, let's hope we survive this onslaught. If a bloodman comes, well, that's where we might struggle. So we've got to start on the boat soon. I would like to get to the one where that hammer is. Which could be on the next one. I can't remember where they are. I must write all this info down, but I haven't got a very big notepad. It's probably the worst excuse you've heard this week, isn't it? Let's start getting a few archers going, I think, now. So we can survive for quite a few days, because we want to expand this, of course. So I'm going to expand this. We've got the farmers going. And they should be protected by the wall, so we've got to keep that wall protected. But I do need knights and things, really. It's best to do it at night. Did you actually laugh then? I may have laughed then. Well, let's not do it yet, because I haven't got enough money. I better pay this pawnbroker off. I think he waits on the edge of town if you haven't paid him yet. I can't remember if I paid him or not. There he goes. He's funny like that, you know. It's first thing in the morning when the horn blows. You know, you can give it to him then, but if not, if you haven't done it, you know, fairly quick, she wanders off. Thank you, lads. Keep that farming going, lads. Keep that home fires burning. Well done. You've been doing well today. Thy harvest is large. Don't tell everybody about it. They'll always want they'll all want a piece of it. Never mind. I screwed that up. God, I think I said a rude word there. Although, is that a word? Probably not a word rude. A word rude? See what I mean? I get me. It's like by accident I get things, words twisted around. God, I do need the chariot, don't I? Oh, this thing has the stamina of a forge, which hasn't got any stamina. So we could do quite a lot of farmers actually. We could do that. Right, now, if things get really dicey, then obviously we need to do this. But what I need to do now is create knights. Knights of the realm to thrust our way left. Destroy that one there so we can stick a lighthouse up. Then we only need to worry about the right hand side. Thank you, buddy. Ye indeed are an archer of exceptional skill, and ye shall be certainly rewarded for a flagon of your best ale, Norse ale, or Nell. I thought you'd appreciate a little bit of quiet there. I do Twitter on, don't I? No, let's keep investing in the farming. That's what I say. You can never have too much of that. So I think we can do a couple of builders as well. Because they are kind of builders slash fighters now. So it's kind of changed the roles a bit. So, and I like a... No, I didn't want that. Oh, he's going to go to the edge of tearing it. So now we're going to do some knights. So I'm going to do 2 lots of knights. Hope we survive this attack. Right. Should do now that we've got more archers. I think we've got to go wider here to get the shields for this side. Great mechanic, really, how they... Oh, I was going to give him the 1 coin, but... They seem to leave him alone for some reason. Has he got some magical ability that I don't know of? Now the horse that poops coins would be a good one there now, wouldn't it? Really, that's what I needed to do, is to get on that sort of stag or whatever it is and bring them towards the archers, or... I don't think the spearmen can kill them, do they? And then, that would have given us some income, during the winter. Right, so let's pay this guy off. Right, and then dare I send our knights to their doom and go towards that camp. That's what I'm thinking now. How many coins have I got? Right, if we could just top us up a little bit more, that'd be lovely. Couple of coins, that'll do. Yeah, that's nice. Thank you. Ye farmers are the lifeblood of this community. Oh, brain's working so slow today. Times like this in these kind of games, just kind of have very minimal instructions, and you've got to try and work out for yourself. That's when kind of wiki and all these kind of things come into their own, isn't it? It's probably because we haven't got instruction manuals anymore. We used to have instruction manuals before, didn't we, with our games? But of course now it's just digital only, or just a disc with a picture on it, and that's all you're going to get, mate. Now, dare I send them now at night? It's probably a bit risky, isn't it? So I won't risk it. I might do. I know I'd do the accuracy thing if I had some diamonds, but well done. Right, collect the rest. And we'll do first thing in the morning. Although I said that last night. Or yesterday, should I say. Right, I'm just gonna... Just give me here a little scratch there. Wish me luck. Right, let's do a few more spears. I don't even know the difference between a spear and a shield, apparently. Right, if we can survive this night, lads. Have we got the knights here yet? Or have we not got enough archers? Is that the problem? Well, we'll wait until they come back. Is there a kind of knight here? Or maybe the one below a knight? Like a good knight? See, it would be a good idea to cut that down, really, wouldn't it? Because then we'd have, well, not bunnies, but squirrels or whatever it is. Right, they're running. Right, we could always send out the little guys here if things get a little bit dodgy. But I think we should be okay. We've got a few, a few archers. God, I can't even get out. God, poor blind, my ball brain is just about at it today. I'll blame it on the headache. Yeah, not tonight, dear. I've got a headache. Or anybody else for that matter. Because deer could be anybody. Right, shoot them, lads. Shoot them. Shoot them. Volley. Send them a volley or two. That famous song, you know. Gotta pick a volley or two. Right, and then if you could thrust your way forwards. No, that's the wrong button. What are the knights that I created? Hang on. This could delay things. Sorry about that. And this is the only trouble when you widen it significantly like this. It takes such a, which is why you need the portals, of course. So if there's a portal that needs building, I think I'll build it. Because now we've delayed it, and of course each day that goes by is, you know, is even worse for your community. And I think that's what I'm in danger of doing is, I'm usually moving a little bit quicker than this, and I seem to be really dragging my heels on this one because I can't work out how to do the things on it. Because they're all kind of puzzles and things. And it takes so long setting things up. It's like I get overrun. Hi there, friend. So let's do 4 knights, but then invest in a load of archers. Cause I think because we're lacking in archers, you may not have enough people to defend those archers. So let me get hire some people as well. There you go. Oh, is there another camp? I might use the left-hand camp actually, because I don't want to wait too long, because otherwise it's going to get much too hard. Right, he's waiting at the end of town. Right, I'm not going to build it up yet. I'm just going to wait until it's a right time to do it. Can I do any more archers? I want to get as many archers as I can, so that you know the battalions get the correct result. In fact, what I could do is do another farmer. It might be that I do too many farmers. Could be. It could well be. But when you got cash rolling in like this, you can do a lot of things. So I'm keeping me on the text, so don't worry. It does worry me so. Oh, there's a guy there. There's usually some guy hiding in the woods. Uh-oh. If a blood moon comes, you know. Trouble is I can never tell when it's coming, you know. I mean, you usually get kind of noise or whatever, but bells don't seem to be ringing in that direction. Could be that we're not getting knights. So we've got to survive this night and then send them out, and probably getting that will be a great idea, but I haven't got any diamonds, I lost them. Yeah, I know. Dints. Thanks, lads. Don't bother, I don't really want them now. Wait till I'm dead, you know, dead. Wait till I'm dead, then. Yeah, put a shield on. That's it, you arm yourselves up, lads, to the hilt. Get through this, then I'll send you to your doom in the morning. And we'll get these guys out if we need them. Come on, lads. And then we'll get rid of that wall. And then all this side is all production. Right, okay, we're successful. Let's send them on. I would like you to destroy the left-hand side. I sent 2 squadrons. Where is the other squadron? Oh dear. There only appears to be 1 squadron. Which kind of worries me to death. I'm going to see if he needs any kind of upgrade. No, he doesn't. He's fully charged up. I think it take about 5 or 6 coins to charge him. Then we can get off this side and start working towards the second one. But I think I've kind of ruined it on the second one because I stayed there far too long. Winter came. And that totally destroyed us. Because we had no economy. And gradually destroyed our farmers. Which means they couldn't farm anymore and pick the bushes. And that was the end of that. Well, let's hope these can do it. I mean, I've got a bad feeling about this. As Lydia would say. I've got a bad feeling about this. Very good impression. It's nothing like Lydia, but a good try. Right, we'll have a nibble first. If he starts losing coins, then we'll try and charge him up, but we've got to kind of time it just right so that we don't get hit ourselves. Right, lads, if you would like to just give it to that ball, I'd be very happy. Keep going, lads, keep going. Keep it going. What's the tentacle? Right, yeah, he's right, he picked this coin back up so that, you know, if they drop it. Oh, there is 2 guys there, 2 fires. They were heavily concealed by the others. It's only if they lose a coin that's when they need charging up. But we've got to kind of time precisely. I'll wait till he's lost a couple, although they could be coming far too many at a time by then, so we've got to be a bit careful. Just. This is where one of the upgrades that we can get will significantly help on portals. It does take a while. We haven't got the accurate shooting, so we need to really trigger that at some point. That's why it's taken so long. Thank God there's not many coming out, really, isn't it? But it's kind of wrong that time of day for them, really. They're starting to come now. Getting towards that night time now, so it's starting to. Yeah. Right, he's picking up the coins, that's good. Keep going, lads, keep going. We could keep the volley going a little bit longer. I know it's taking a while, but inaccurate shooting is not helping. Have to train him up a little bit better. Of course, we are going to get a blood moon, so we may have to. Improve the defences. So what I might do is actually build this now, at least make a start on it. And we better get back and better get these walls done because it's going to be approaching night. Now we could lose these, so let's hope we don't lose them. Let's see if they, you know, I'll leave a few coins. One thing I have noticed is people's. The person that I was watching, he's got an 8-hour stream. I'm about halfway through it. He doesn't worry about giving coins to greed. So maybe when I said that you know, giving a coin to the greed helps them upgrade, maybe that's false then, because that is always my assumption. So it could be that doesn't happen then, and it's just purely they upgrade depending on how many days you've been on an island. So it could well be that that is the case. Now, I don't think we've got time to build the actual wall, so we just have to hope we got enough here. And hope the greed doesn't come and destroy those forces that are coming back. Hopefully they're just going to make it. Now, when we get our upgrades later on in the game, we can kind of help these guys to get back. There's some wonderful puzzles that once you solve them give you tremendous weapons or things to... Yeah, I notice they kind of sometimes get stuck on the end here, and they, you know, a couple of them are sticking out and they get caught by the incoming mob. Now, of course, we won't get attacked from that side. That's a good point, actually. It's going to be this side we're going to get the invasion, because we've destroyed that left-hand side. So the right-hand side is where we need to go, really. I completely forgot that. So hopefully by watching me you'll learn what I do wrong, and you will actually learn from that, and therefore you won't do what I'm doing. Because, you know, I may get things right sometimes, but a lot of the time I do get it wrong as well. Probably get it wrong more than I get it right, to be honest. But I'm doing my best. It's uncut, raw, mistakes and all, yeah. There's no, you don't, you know, there's no deaths missed out. You know, there's nothing like that. Nothing's concealed from you. You see the raw, unedited version in all its horrific glory. It's not a sight to behold, I tell you. I do need to widen it next, so I may have to go to, say, two of the little kind of mounds, as opposed to you know, one of the little rocks as well. Right, okay, so let's upgrade that, and then let's look for a better position. So we'll start hiring people now, because it's starting to get a little bit short. Now I need to find the next defensible position and move up there very quickly and get the wall up to the next tier up. And it's proving to be a very long way to go. Now, have I got any diamonds already? If so, I may tweak them out. Although, in fact, I may have to lose some coins here to get these in. If I got 3, I may enact the more accurate arrows. Don't know why I did that and pick them back up again. See if there's another one. I can't remember if I put any in there, because I had like a fridge. And then put these back on top of that. And then let's go and sort out the more accurate arrow option. Let's do that so that we don't actually miss it or lose our diamonds, because I'm very good at losing diamonds. Oh, there's a phone ringing. I may have to answer that call. So let me just bear with me a second. Okay, yeah. She sent me a text, but I kind of ignored it for a minute because I'm trying to play a game. And right now I forgot what I was going to do. Okay. Oh yeah, I was going to do the... So yeah, she just needed... they're trying to help me with my PC and get my PC sorted out. So she just wanted to know something about my PC. So... Right, we'll take a nibble here before we carry on, because we're nearly out of stamina there. Right, and let's try and get to this left hand side, get the more accurate walls, and then we will look for a better wall on the right hand side, just a little bit closer so they don't have to walk too far, because the trouble is sometimes they walk so far that by the time they get there it's night time, and then they get attacked halfway toward the target they're trying to attack. So we don't really want that. We want to be attacking straight away and get it sorted out straight away, really. Right, so let's start this up. Right, and then put the coins in. Once you've unlocked it that first time, you won't need to put the diamonds in again, as you know. I try not to repeat too many times. I do repeat a lot, but I don't know. I think it's for my own benefit, really. Right then. Must admit, that particular puzzle there, the day and night one, that is a really strange puzzle. But man, has it got a wonderful ability to it. Unbelievable, really. That obviously does prove that this game is going to be harder than the normal 2 Crowns. So it's probably a bit more like the Challenge Island. So it might be why I'm struggling a little bit. I haven't really got the hang of how to kind of do this game yet. Because I can't work out all the puzzles and things. So I think that's what the problem is. And that's why I'm struggling just a little bit. Well, I think it's more than just a little bit. Right, so we still seem to be surviving the attack, but I'm gonna... Oh no, I can't do that one now. I think there is one on the second island, I think. So I'll have to enact that wall. Or it could be on this one for I know. I mean, I've got headlock sieve, so I probably can't remember what island's on what, to be honest. I've played quite a few of the, few of the things on this game, so I kind of get confused between them all. I should get the boat going as well, really. So I'm actually going to at least make a start on the boat. But we're looking for somewhere, really, to build the next wall. So we don't have to walk too far for this particular... What do you call it? Yeah, this thing. It doesn't look as though I can build anywhere along here, because it's like the nearest tree that I could actually get is that, and I don't think that's going to help, because I don't think a builder is going to come that far, because they don't like getting close to the portals. So I might have to just expand out that tiny little bit that I can, just 20 yards or whatever it is, or a few inches, because none of this I could get access to, unfortunately. I think that's probably... I don't know where that's a bug, where a lot of trees together we're unable to do it. I don't know, but that's one thing I have noticed. I seem to have sorted out most of the bugs in these games now. But occasionally there is a kind of little... somebody does get stuck somewhere, or... you may see a ghost of a knight, floating somewhere. So what I could do, I mean, this is not very far, but that's, at least that's something. Now, is that late in the day or not? I can't really tell. It's because it's a cloudy day. Where are all the builders gone, for goodness sake? I might have to build some here so that they're going to get there quicker. Although it's probably these guys that are running to be... Well, come on, lads, if you could get building. It's going to be too late in a minute. I mean, with a bit of luck, because the trouble is that they might probably move up to that. And if they don't get building quick, we are in severe trouble. It's a very long walk that way. Oh dear. That's the only trouble with doing this wide, getting wider and wider system, is it takes a long time for them to get there. So you need to widen it a certain amount to get certain things. But I think I've gone a bit too wide there. Because it means it takes so long to get there I can't build a wall in time. Which might be a good thing, because they'll stay on the on this main wall here. Once they start building that other wall, they'll all start moving to it, you see. In fact, I think they already are. Oh no, they're not. Although they are. Right, let's send these guys out. Oh no, we're okay. Oh no, we're not. Let's hope we can defeat these. Yeah, the guys at the front hopefully will defeat these, so we'll be okay. Right, and then we can build this wall up properly. Right, I may have to go to a third one because look, now we've got this thing up here. So you know, once you widen it, you do get new things up here. So I'll do it up another level again if I can. I don't think I can. So I think I need the upgrade. God, I've got itchy ear. I've had itchy ears and I just cannot get an appointment. I don't know what it is about doctors lately. We just cannot make appointments anymore. Alright, now we can shield these guys up. So that's why we need to go wider. All that was only a little bit. It was just enough to get what we wanted, really. And now we need to think about doing the boat and getting to the second island, really. So I don't think there's anything else on this island apart from the arrows. The horn bit. I don't think that's here because I haven't seen it. So I think that's the second one. So I don't know what that horn bit is there. I think it's the day-night one, which is the Hela statue. So now that I didn't really recognise it the first time I saw it. It looked like a kind of half-smiling face. So I thought it was something to make them happy or something. But obviously now that I, you know, if I revert to you know, Hellblade, yes, you got the half fire, half. You know, what's it? Half kind of decayed for face and half not decayed face. That's kind of what it means, and it's a fantastic ability once you unlock that. And then I'm going to do the third one again, just to make sure that wall is nice and solidly defended. Now, I need something about attacking this place now. So, oh please, not somebody not. Oh, I thought someone's knocking down that tree then. Right, so let's arm up these with some shields. Yeah, builders, they seem to be doing a really good job in that the builders, you know, become kind of fighters. So that seems to be a mechanic which I missed. I didn't realise that was a thing. But that's not surprising, you know. Bit of an idiot. So, boat. Where was the boat? Was it right hand side or left? Let's trouble. Nothing. I can't retain anything at all. So I apologise for my stumbling. I'm really struggling with just a teeny weeny headache. The eyes are a little bit out of focus, so. Yeah, I think those are the people that were returning from that. Is it from one of the portals? Was it? Not quite sure. Somebody got caught out there. Oh, so somebody trying to chop down those trees at the far end. Right, so let's get back. Get back to where I once belonged. Can't wait to see that film, but of course it's on Disney Channel, isn't it? I've got access to that kind of beautiful stuff, unfortunately. Right, so this is why we need to get off this island now. So I need to, once the morning is sorted out, I need to pick up all this money now. Oh, there's a ton there. And then get this boat ready, and put the lights on the boat, and trust that these guys can defend this place. I don't know where it carries on, you see. I don't know where the actual I don't know, simulation or whatever you want to call it carries on when we're on the second one. Does this carry on and then, you know, if they get defeated, they get defeated, which is why they're all kind of lost all their tools? I don't quite know how it works, really. Right, that's that done. So let's keep hiring and get this boat going and get onto that second island. And see if we can get access to that hammer, because that will help us a fair bit. It could get us out of a few jams, I think. Right, let's got that. That should get us a couple of builders out there. Right, I don't think is there any more. See, I can never remember how many camps are on the right and left, all that kind of stuff. I can't remember that stuff. You see, I can't retain it all. So please go and watch somebody who knows what they're doing. But if you want the fun of watching somebody who don't really know what they're doing, but stumbling their way through to victory, he said hopefully, then then by all means come in, watch, and if you could put a like or a follow or whatever it is, because I'll put this on YouTube and Twitch. So give me the follow, the like, or the subscribe, depending on what channel it is. And tell me if you like that, because some people like watching elderly people play and trying to help them out and stuff. Although I don't get access to that because obviously I haven't got millions of followers. But right, so we should get a few of them whip into that bit there, and a couple of builders. We'll try and get as many as we can. So I'll try and get a full boatload if I can onto the second one, because I can't remember, I don't think it was left in a very good state. So I need to get more really. So we'll try and get a second lot. I might leave this a little bit defenceless, but there's only one portal left here. So yeah, if you look at the map, it says none. That's one thing I've never understood. That's kind of, it must be kind of the portals in between, because it's like there is the main cave on the map, and then there's so many other intermediate ones. So that seems to be what it signifies, Right, that seems to be a full boat now. It doesn't look as though we can put any more on. Right, just gonna get a couple more coins so that we're kind of overflowing, because those guys are safe. Cause sometimes they run for the boat, but then they realise, oh, there's a full boat there, so just... Oh no. Oh no, because here comes the... Oh dear. Oh, this is a bad time. Give all these shields a minute, and if I can get to that place where they, that kind of berserker thing is, which is, I think it's here. I need to get this guy out here quick, because this guy will help. I mean, I thought it was sort of like a, some kind of liquid that set it all on fire, but I obviously got that wrong. But by the time the guy walks there, it could be too late. So I'll do some builders as well, because they'd be kind of fighters. So we can defend this wall. Just make these people as strong as possible so they can survive it. Thank you. Hire this guy as well. I think he's going for the boat, which is probably a stupid idea. But I did send them there. I'll go leave them to their doom and just get on the boat. But yeah, they might go there, realise there's a full boat and go back, and then they get caught on the on the way back. Oh no, they're getting on. Oh great. Well, in that case, I'll have to risk it with not quite a full lot of coins. So they'll be safe till morning, so actually let's not do that. I would just like a few more coins really, just so that I go there with absolutely full bag, so that we've got a maximum amount before we start. So hopefully these guys will give me a little bit of money. I can't really knock that tree down because I don't want to get rid of the camp. Alright, thank you buddy for just topping that up for me. Right, so I'm going to have to risk it with that, I think. Get to the second island. It's getting a little bit gloomy here in UK. So I'll have to get the lights on a minute. So let's go on to the second island. I'll kind of pause it and then I'll kind of get the lights on in the house because it's getting quite gloomy. Right. Alexa, room light 100%. If I do that, that'll stop her, because I usually say 50%. And then when I play it back later on, she hears me say 50%, and it's up to 100% by then. It goes back down again, so then I got to tell her to put it back up again. So if I just say 100%, then she'll just ignore it. Hopefully. Right, let's go to the second one. And try and sort this mess out. Because, yeah, I absolutely messed this up. No. Is there a mound in front of that? No, there isn't. Okay. So I've got to find out where the last wall was. Right, it was there. So we've got to get this up, first of all. And the other one. Because it's a little bit more difficult. And then we've got to get the economy going as fast as possible. I have knocked down a lot of trees, so they should bring in some income. This is another one of those puzzles. And the secret to unlocking them is on the stones usually, which I didn't know. I saw the runes. I thought it was just like just to show you that it's something to do with the Norse. So I didn't realise it was signifying something far more important than that, which is my Aunt Jemima's breakfast. Although that may be a complete lie. I've really got to spend coins to get that. I don't really want to spend coins on that yet. Right, it looks though we haven't really progressed any further to our left. But don't quote me on that, because I could be entirely wrong. So we just got to rely on the little squirrels or whatever. Rely on these archers to just drop us a coin every now and again. Try and survive till the winter. That's probably could be our next point is there, but hasn't got a rock with it as well, so and there's the other one. Okay, right, so let's build those two up and then let's check our island a minute and see how many portals there are. So there's 3 intermediate ones. I don't know if that includes the one on the end, the lighthouse, or not. So it could be, I mean I should have builders here, so I think I'll do a couple more. Let's ease that load a little bit. Got a feeling we haven't got a trader here. Now we just got to work out where things are, because I've completely forgotten from the first one where things are. Which is, I always do that, unfortunately. I just can't remember stuff. But that's where the trader should be starting, so we should be building a wall beyond this, really. That's a good place there with that turret, which is why I put it there, but I could do with something beyond that again, really. Oh, and I've done it now, really, which is stupid. I constantly make mistakes, that's the trouble. If you could do that and then run back rather fast, you might just escape the approaching horde. Yeah, go mate, go. I'll kind of try and help you back, but don't expect me to fight or do anything for you. But I'll give you some encouragement. Come on, lad. Come on. Keep going. Keep those feet going, lad. 1 foot in front of the other. That's all you got to do. 1 foot in front of the other. That's it. Boldly, strongly. Well done. Excellent stuff. Right, well done, lads. For that, you get shields. Thank you. And you get a couple more. Let's hope we get through this night. Oh, is it? First night is free, is it? I think it generally is. So, the trouble is, those guys wear the blue, and I kind of think, that is one of the guys who we haven't trained up yet. But yeah, we've got a nice lot of, bunnies or squirrels or whatever, so we've got an income. So I'm just going to go to right and remind myself, and maybe I ought to write it down on my piece of paper, Island 2. How many portals are on the right and how many on the left. That might be a good idea. I ought to start doing that. I must admit I've never done that before, but Yeah, I should do that stuff really, but I don't, unfortunately. I don't think of things like that because I'm not very clever. Well done, lad. For that, you get recruited. All of you. I'm just looking to see where the first portal is. Well, there's one there. Hopefully we can get a recharge before I get too close to this portal. Right, so there's just that one there. And the main one there. So, you know, it looks like, you know, it's on the right hand side of the island, so therefore it's on the right, but sometimes it doesn't always seem to work that way. It seems to be on the left. You know, it looks like it's on the left part of the map, but in fact it's on the right, so I don't think it always works out that way. So it could be we're not going to get very far before, you know, my time runs out. So I want to go to an hour and a half today. I don't want to go too long. I'm suffering with a little bit of a neck ache. So if this isn't too far a walk, we'll try and get that one first. So I'm going to try and count how many sort of fills up my screen. So that's 2. I can't remember a point on my left. And I went to that point, hits the right, and then I kind of go from there. So that's, what's it, 2? Or was it 3? That's about 4. So it's probably about 4 screens away. 5, yeah, about 5. So possibly I could do it now, but really I need the higher level guys first, you know, the kind of knights, don't I? So let's get a couple more of those. Get a knight going, maybe 2 of them, so that we can get them ready for an attack. Make sure we got farming going. I don't know if we already got some there or not, but we need to get that going. Well, let's get this side of the wall and then they'll drop it all this side, hopefully. So I hope they do. I mean, sometimes they do drop it there and they don't pick it up, because they're in such a rush to get back. I don't blame them. It's time for, you know, they're flagging. You know, wouldn't you? Want to get back and have a quick mug before, although you don't get really a chance of that. You come back and defend, and if you triumph, then you get the food. You know, that's the way it works in our kingdom. They don't reward you and give you food and flagon when you're successful. Now, although we haven't got rocks to build on here, so we've got, you know, a good archer that's high up. At least it's very close to the farm, so they can get back in time for that. Oh, we have actually got a guy here, so let's build that one up. Right, so what I might do is send them out now to that one on the right hand side. I'm going to do another builder and do some more archers, just so that we got a good band to join in with the knights. Okay. Right, and then off they go. Right, guys, if you could attack that portal on the right, and hopefully make it in time. Apparently I can do 4. Can't do another lot, can I? If so, that would be tremendous value for money. Give the remaining guys some shields, and then I'll look out for somewhere to expand out right. But it looks like on this island there's very few opportunities to expand. Because I can't get access to any of these trees at all. Sometimes they're picked up by the ones behind, sometimes they're not. So I'm thinking this is probably the next best spot, but... So with 2 of these, we should be able to knock this down. Fairly well, I hope, he said. I'll see if I can charge them up a little bit, but I don't think they're going to pick that up. No. You already start off fully charged, so it should knock this down fairly quickly. These are quite easy to knock down, but of course we're going to get a, yeah, obviously, they're going to hit us really hard now. With a blood moon, which is why we've got to destroy that really. We just got to weaken these intermediate ones, so there's less come when the blood moon does come. That's the whole point of it. So we just reduce that amount of it. Thus giving us a better chance of defeating them, or just keeping ahead of them. Right, I won't do on the boat just yet until that farming's really clicking along nice. So this is probably the best place here, but this job is a little bit of a short run. It's not really worth it, is it? So what I've got to do is go left next, and in fact I will build up that wall as well, so we've got a double defence, which of course means twice as much. Sorry. I don't know why, but I thought that was funny, but obviously it wasn't. To me, I thought it was. Yeah, what happened to our trader? I must have accidentally got rid of the guy. What a loony I am. I still don't know if it's day or night. I think it's the end of the day, isn't it? I can never tell. Kind of bamboozles me a little bit. Yeah, I just hope these guys don't get killed, because that's one thing I've noticed. I think they all got killed. Well, I've got to expand to the left, really, and that may be the best chance. Is that spot just there? Because it's quite a long way we got to go otherwise. So if I can run far enough to get back. So I might have to go here, although I don't particularly like that position, to be honest, because I've got a feeling they're going to kill all these guys here. I think that's what happened the last time. They didn't seem to run back to here. I always thought they ran back. Right, oh they are. Right, yeah, because there's one reason why I did it so close to where the farming bit was. I thought this would be a good spot. Because at least they got a chance of getting back, whereas if they're a little bit further away, they don't seem to. Right, now I've got to look for that second spot. So that's a preliminary one. That could be a good one there. But possibly this might be better, so let me just clear a little bit of land and just see if we can get a little bit better spot than that, and I'll get on that, although that does cost a few coins, doesn't it? Right, let's find a good spot now to our left. Don't want to go too far, but this is the upgrade, isn't it? Which I think we've already done, yeah. That's for the little dog. So this is probably, this is the next best spot. So we're going to get these going and hire these guys. And I'm going to wait here and hope we can build this wall quick enough. Not too worried about, I mean, I should have done that first. Maybe, but hopefully we've got a full day here, and then we've got a farm that we could access there as well. So this will kind of protect the other farm as well, that's just outside the base. So that's why we need to move here, and it's closer to the left hand side. And then I'll see what's on this left hand side. In fact, I'll do that now. So now I know there's only one on my right. So island 2, 1 on the right. So let me just do that. There's one there. There's one on my left, which is like an intermediate. Oh god, I wonder what it was then running at me. We've got this here, which I'm not really sure what it is. And there's one portal and that. So if we look at our map, should be 2. So it does include the end one. Okay. So our goal next is to go left, really, get rid of that. So we can build a lighthouse and won't have to build the ship quite so much. Hope we can get past this, but this horse is running out of stamina, so I may have to drop a coin here and get rid of that guy, because I can't keep running anymore. Please don't take my crown. You will take my money. Right, let's see if we can get this wall going. Come on, come on. Oh no, they're getting through. Odo. Odo? Odo. That's kind of a mistake. Yeah, they haven't kind of worked their way up here yet. And again, guys, please. If I could get another one as well, that would be absolutely super. And if I've got enough coins. And then all you guys move up, please. Good, I've got enough. Right, okay. Right, they should all start moving up, so they'll be okay next time. So, right, that's that sorted out. Then we can attack that one on the left. In fact, I might do that now. Do it immediately. As soon as day has passed. Night has passed. In fact, let's try one more. I can't tell if it's night or day, that's the trouble. Is it night or daytime? You know, I don't really know what it is. It looks like it could be night time. So what I might do, just leave, I'll have to leave it now. It's too late to build it now. Oh good, we've got a nice lot of coins. I can't really tell, that's the trouble. I know it's really hard to see. Right, okay. Oh, now I know it's morning. Right, okay, let's send them out there. Oh, there's only one lot. Oh, caramba. I'm going to very quickly run back so I can summon a second lot. Oh dear. Do I know what I'm doing? You haven't got a clue, mate. Right, I'm going to definitely get this guy now because his horse is way too slow. I need to do things a lot quicker than this. I'll collect it from you later, buddy. Right, anybody got some stuff? Anybody got some stuff, mate? Stuff? Give me your stuff. Now, I need to get another soldier built fast as possible and make our way to the left, please. And if you get there double short, quick time. I'll much appreciate it. Right, so we can get hire somebody very quickly. We lost the wall here. Don't think there was a wall here, was there? No, just that one. Right, okay. Right, see if we can hire somebody quick. I think they may have demolished it. Either that or they're all dead. If you'd like to flick over a mouse or rat, probably a rat. See, again, I can't really tell whether it's day or night. It goes all pink like that as soon as you knock down a wall. Another one of those "do you want to become famous" things, which is obviously clickbait. What, you know stuff like that, Ray? Clickbait? You know what that means? I mean, I think it means, you know, it's bait for you to click on. Yeah, that's the simple way. Yeah, that's my answer. You know, that's my answer to it. And then, of course, build the boat up, ready to go to the third island to unlock the next bit, whatever that is. And doing like there would also come in handy. Right, now the economy is flowing a little bit. There's more sort of soldiers / builders now, because I've got to think more about that. Farm, well, we'll do another farmer just in case. Can't do anything with that. They're okay. So it looks like the left-hand side is now ours. So I'll probably stop in a minute now because it's kind of like, I don't want this to be another 2.5 hour one. I want to keep this a nice short levels. I hope I can remember all stuff. So there's one portal. Well, it should be no portals on our left now. My theory is correct, which I think it is. Although I could be totally wrong. I always am. Right, so let's have a quick look. Let's hire some guys quick. Look at that. Straight into their mouths. So now it's clear on the left, hopefully. And I mean, I do like this chart. I kind of tend to pick one which seems to do the work and do the stuff. But it looks like on this one there are some better kind of mounts. They have special skills which make them... Right, they didn't destroy it then. But they did destroy the intermediate one. So I've just got Island 2, I have... what's that I put? Can't read my own writing here. Is that left 2 and then right is 1? So that's the cave. I'll put a C under it for cave, although I just put C, shouldn't I? Okay, so it didn't quite make it, right? So I would like to go a little bit wider. Just so you don't have to walk quite so far, because it's a bit of a long stretch and sometimes you kind of get there before night time. I won't do that now, it's too late. But I would like to move out here a little bit. Doesn't look as though I can, does it? Because it doesn't appear to be enough time, does it? But at least I'll have 2 nights this time. So hopefully we should be able to knock it down this time. So let's do that. Hope we withstand the attack first. Oh dear. So what I'll do is I'll just do this. We'll send them out to the thing. See if they destroy it. If so, I'll bring them back. And then I think I'll end the stream because I'm already 90 minutes, so I don't want to go too long. I'm trying to rest my neck, but I notice it's aching even without recording. It's kind of up and down my neck. It goes up from the shoulders up to the neck, and then down from the neck, so it's up and down. If you found that funny, please, on that. Yeah, go suck a lemon, mate. Oh, I didn't realise I could do that. Well, you didn't realise you could build... Well, no, I didn't. I thought it was up to the top level. I obviously got that wrong as well. Oh, there's a big chunky guy here. Hey, ye! Although he's not Scottish. Right, if you big squad of soldiers without shields, if you could head towards there and demolish them really fast, I would greatly appreciate it, lads. You will get a massive flag and a huge roast pig. And maybe a kiss of Thor's hammer when I get it. As an extra incentive. Incentive, not extra. Incentive. The tunes are playing a wonderful tune for you. Hoping it won't get copyright strikes because they kind of... I don't know, every time this... Because this music things that they changed, I mean, I could see what they did, protect the musicians union, all that kind of thing, yeah. But crikey, it's like... Can't play anything now, but you've got to turn the sound off. Or replace it with a completely different track, which kind of ruins games like Skyrim. It has magnificent soundtracks. It's a bit of a shame, that, isn't it? Are you fully charged up, mate? What about you? Are you fully charged up? Oh no, he's not fully charged up. Too late now. Yeah, if there's a pause in the proceedings, I'll try and get in front, drop my coin, and see if we can charge them up a bit. Yeah, like that. It's probably why... Yeah, it's like sometimes they're charged up, sometimes they're not. It kind of confuses me. I always thought when they're crafted, they're kind of fully charged. But this time it looks like they haven't. Double checking that it's going to survive, you know, it's going to have enough charge to survive all the attacks. looks like he lost one there, look. Got to keep it going. Sometimes they pick it back up again and recharge themselves, you know, like that. This looks as though it takes a lot longer on this Norse Lands to knock down these end wells. So let's get this lighthouse thing up. If I could do it a second time, I will. But I don't know if I got enough coins. Because it could be they knock it down. I mean, I thought I knocked it down, but I think I didn't because you know, I ran out of coins, didn't I? Well, I don't think they got there in time. I think they were attacked before they got there, and then the nightlock came and that destroyed them. Right, super speed now. So we got rid of that one. We don't have to worry about the left-hand side at all. So we can rebuild this left-hand side as much as we want now, as long as the right-hand side doesn't get so strong so they rip through everything. Which unfortunately is what happened last time. I made some terrible mistakes. I know I'm famous for it now. I'm known the world over for these incredible mistakes that I make. Yeah, I mean, I ought to change my name to Mr. Absent-Minded Gamer or something. I don't know. I mean, it does seem like RayRay Awesome's the wrong choice. But it used to be Harmless, and I wasn't really happy about Harmless. But I think I ought to tweak it back down again, you know, to RayRay. Not bad. I don't even know if I'm, you know, I'm that good. But yeah, there's some kind of runes on here, look. You've got a diamond, I'm not really sure what that is. Is that a C and an A? And there's a kind of S and an S. You know, that kind of gives you the clues to unlock these things. Thank you, men. So now we're worried about the right hand side. I doubt if we can go through and totally destroy the greed on this island with what we have. So I don't think I can do that. So I would like to go to the next one up again. I don't know where to do these extra ones or not, because I don't know whether they're taking, you know, if I take the boat, are they gonna, you know, the ones on the left gonna come onto the boat? I don't think so. I think it's only the ones that are on that particular side. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how it works. I think could well be both sides. Shields, isn't it? Right, I could do with that wall going up, although we can't really. But I got a feeling, you know, if I sent it through this cave, I don't think we'd survive. So really, I need to do the boat now. That's top priority now. It's going to take a bit of building. As you know, it's a huge amount of. It's not quite so much as it was in the previous game, you know. Well, in the normal 2 crowns, but it's still quite a lot. But because we have a nice economy now, we can kind of spend a bit now. Right, make sure there's trees so that they can, you know, we've got lots of things to kill. Keep that economy going. And we've got nice accurate arrows as well. So that keeps it going. I'm not sure if those accurate arrows have got to be refilled every now and again. It could well be. So I wouldn't mind going up to there, but it's not very far, is it? But I might do it just to see if I get an extra thing, you know, that we've got access to, like the shields on this side. Although I think we've already got it, come to think of it. So that was probably a stupid idea, but we've got to see it through now. If you get a stupid idea, you know, you've got to see it through. Otherwise it becomes a, you know, an even sillier idea, which we should utilise really when you get new, yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I have noticed. Have we got any builders? I thought I did 1 million builders. Yeah, don't never build your base too wide. You can never get there in time, can they? God, I mean, I've been hitting this builder so many times. I thought we had a ton of them, but I suppose I haven't recruited many yet, have I? Better more on shields, I think. Where's this guy going? Who's going to help with the boat? I mean, don't worry about the boat, for goodness sake. I thought the wall was more important, but I mean, I don't worry. I mean, if you don't bother, then they'll all go behind this one, which is what I prefer. Probably it's too late in the day now, but no, my luck. You guys will do the boat, and then you go back and do that. So what I'll do is, yeah, what I might do is keep them do the boat, and then they won't bother building the wall, and then everything will be okay. Yeah, let's keep them here, and then they'll stay behind the good wall. What a brilliant tactician I am. Oh, I didn't expect that to launch though, that quick. But yeah, please don't build that wall. Oh, they are building that wall. Oh no, that's the farm. Right, if you could build a second wall, because otherwise, you know, one I don't think is going to do it, lads. If you do it in double quick time, it'd be great. If not, do it in triple quick time. Right, I'll try one more. I just hope for the best here. But we have a second one that they could retreat to. Now, this weird kind of dancing symbol here, there's 4 different skills that you can learn. They're kind of puzzles. And if you get, you know, as you kind of get each one, they will kind of rotate, you know, to the hammer, to the, say, skull, to the horn, and then you just put coins in at that particular point. And if you unlock all 4 of the things, you get access to them. You know, once you've unlocked all 4, you can access one that you just wait till they highlight and then put your coins in. So you can choose any one of those 4, but we'll get them one at a time. So they're all very good skills actually. Right, hopefully we can get past this. So we may have to send a guy out to kind of cut these guys down just to make sure that we survive that. And we did, so let's immediately put this up to the top. It's very handy being able to send those guys out, I must admit. And then we'll get this farm going here as well. Which I think is this? Yeah, seems to be that, yeah. Right, now, there doesn't be anything else on this island, does it? It's got the axe thing there, but that must be this building thing. So I can't really see anything else on this second one for us to unlock, which is of any interest, because that looks like the, you know, this kind of statue. This thing. Yeah, it kind of temporarily disappears while they're building a wall, and then when it goes back up, it should come back. Right, so I don't think we can knock out the greed on this island with the forces we have, because we haven't got any kind of... We just got the kind of... You know, the kind of rubbishy guys, you know, just kind of... Well, not knights, but they're kind of... The guys just below that. I don't know, but I have seen people just immediately go and attack and gain each island one by one. So, I'm just a little bit scared of doing that. So I'm going to shield the guys up. These tend to be these builder guys, but they're good for you know, sending out in front of all the force. They seem to kind of hack them down quite nicely, and then it's the archers use it. So it's very handy to have that. Right, now I'm going to go and collect some money. Think about trying to get to the third one, maybe. Got anything? Thanks. Can't go any higher on that. So I could do a little bit more on farming. And now let's see if we can recruit a few more. And then I think that will do for today. And we're kind of building up for Island 3. Get that going as fast as possible to get, you know, to get the next upgrade up, which is on the wall, hopefully. So then we can go back to the first one and try and, you know, actually wipe them out. That's what the intention is. That's what it's going around in my head at the moment. I wish it wouldn't, because it's driving me nuts. Right, any of you guys got anything? Yeah, I know I need to knock down some trees. Right, well I should be able to knock that one down. That one down. Let me just make sure I get this right. That's the last one there, so we mustn't do that one. That might give us a couple of squirrels at least. We probably don't need it with this. Now we've got farming going, but... And then I think that's the background trees, so I don't think they matter really. Right, okay. But yeah, whatever we do, we mustn't knock that one down. We just need to to recruit some people in a minute. Because it's perfectly safe this side now, so we can recruit to our heart's content here, and we just got to keep that right hand side very, very strong and secure. I don't think there was any more. So let's come back. Right, so I think I'll finish it there. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did enjoy it, and you learned something, although I doubt it, but hopefully you'll learn from my mistakes and you won't do what I'm doing. Kind of just blunder my way through games, and it doesn't always work out very well, unfortunately. In fact, I don't think it ever works out really. I just try my best with a little bit of brain power I got, which is not a lot. It fades. Some days I'm on a good day where it does actually work a little bit. And other days it's just terrible. Let's have a quick sandwich. Whoosh. Okay lads, anything? Farming should be fairly secure now that we've sealed off this left hand side. So it's all about making sure our forces are, we need plenty of archers, we need plenty of people being hired, we need them protected by shields. That seems to be a new mechanic now. But we need to get to the next island, so we need people on the boat now. So what I might do is just start getting the people on the boat, and then I'll stop playing and I will not continue because I don't want to go forward again. I thought I'd just get to this next one, get kind of ready, and then the winter came, ruined it all, and then I messed it all up. So I try not to do that a second time, because if I fail, I want you to see it. And the reasons why I fell, because then you could advise me and help me out. I don't tend to look it up. I sometimes look at YouTube and, I must admit with the puzzles I was a bit perplexed by how to unlock them, so I watched that and that helped me work it out, and hopefully I've worked it out now. If not, I'll see it again. So I'm going to call as many forces as I can on there. We should have spare forces. And then we'll go to the next one, but I won't press it yet. We'll do that next time, so that you can see me right from the start botching this game up. And then I'll get them to cut these trees down, get the old, as a standby, just in case. Get the berries growing and all that kind of stuff. Because when the winter comes, it really does hit you hard. I won't do the farming, it's a little bit far away from the wall. Okay, I think that will do. I'll see you all next time. Thank you all for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. I'm sorry that I went on for a little bit longer last time, and you missed that bit where I just got completely demolished. And well, you saw the after effect, because when you came in at the beginning of this, I had no walls built and only one coin. So that was the result of my mistake that I made, which is I stayed on there a little bit too long, and then winter came and that destroyed the economy, and they gradually whittled me down and with each attack until we ended up with 0. So hopefully I won't make that mistake when I go to the next island. So I'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed it, and guess what guys, I'll see you later. Bye. I won't hang around today.